So in our previous video, we had written the logic for the verification of the user, and we had also designed the like the verification page as well. Okay, so let me just close everything. Okay, close to the right. And what I will do is now I will create one login component here. Okay, so login dot component .js. Okay, and here what I will do is first of all, let us define one async function. One function, a function that is export default function login component. Okay, login component, and here what I'll do is return. What I'll return is diff. Okay, wait a second. Let me see what I was doing here. Okay, so directly what I will do is I will go ahead and render a card that will come from the card from dot slash UI slash card. Okay, let us close the card and I'll provide a class name of max w 40 vw. Okay, 40 vw and w full. Then we will have card content. Okay, inside that we have a card header. Then the card title we'll have some classes for the card title for on small scale devices we'll have text excel, and for medium devices we'll have text to excel. Okay, font semi bold and text center. Login using credentials. Okay, login using credentials. Then what I will do is I'll come outside the card header and I will render out the font. Okay, that will come from dot slash UI slash font, and it requires a hook by default. Okay, so we'll bring in the use for hook from React hook form. Okay, so I'll bring the use for hook from React hook form, and let us make it a client component. Use client. Okay, use client. And I will also do one thing, like I will also bring in the router using the use router hook from next slash navigation. Okay, now first of all, let us define a schema. Const sign in schema, sign in schema. Okay, sign in schema is equal to z dot object z z dot object. Okay, z dot object. Now and provide one identifier. Okay, that is z dot z. Then I press enter. Z dot string. First of all, it should be a string. Okay, and then non-empty. Okay, so provide a message here. Identifier is required. Okay, identifier is required. Or then what I will do is then I require the password. Okay, then I require the password. Okay, so password is required. Then I'll provide a dot refine. So what will be this data? Okay, data, then data dot match dot identifier dot match. Okay, so I will match the wait a second, let me bring in the username regex. Okay, so or data dot identifier dot is email, or let us say we'll just also match let us go inside the uh, API of sign up and grab out the regex for email. Okay, so this. Okay, Then what I will do is let me just do something like this so that it's readable. Okay. Okay. So message will be an invalid identifier. Enter username or email. Okay. So invalid identifier, enter username or email. Then what I will do is I'll write a path. What is the path? Path will be the identifier. Okay. So let us just save this. I will save this and I will go here and enter out the form. Okay, dot form. Before that, inside the use form, let us use the Zord resolver. Okay, inside resolver, I have to provide a Zord resolver and I will use the sign in schema. Okay, then after going for sign in schema, let us provide some default values like the identifier, which is a blank string, and password, which is also blank string. Okay, then what I will do is I'll go ahead and create one on submit function, const on submit is equal to and bring in the data. Okay, let us do one thing. Let us add a form tag, HTML form tag here. Now I will add on submit. Okay, form dot on submit, form dot handle submit action. Okay, and I'll pass in the on submit function here. Then what I have to do is form control. Okay, form control. Uh, form control. First of all, it takes the control form field actually. I think okay, it's actually form field. Wait a second, I'm actually forgetting what was that. Let us see. It was actually form control. I think okay, it was form field. Okay, so form field control form dot control. Okay, so I'm using the form from this. Okay. Uh, okay. So then we will have the name attribute. I don't know why it's not providing me auto suggestions. Okay. Name attribute that will be identifier. Okay. Then we will have the render function field. Okay. Field. Then form item. Okay. Form item. Then we'll have a form label here. Form label that will be identifier. Okay. And one input element that will come from dot slash UI slash input. Okay, a placeholder, username or password. Sorry, enter username or email. Okay, and then dot field. Okay, we'll also have a for message to display the error messages if you have any. Then I'll just replicate this form field from here and I will add a password. Okay, now input type will be password. Okay, so then we'll have a button component here. Button. Okay, button. Then we will have same button as we had here. The same button. So let us just do one thing. Let us just import. What I'll import is I'll import uh login icon. Okay, and loader to icon from Lucid React. Then am I forgetting anything else? No, we have already imported the button element and sign in. Instead of sign up, I'll provide a sign in. Let us save that and start our development server. Also, I need to create a sign in page. Okay, let us call it sign in slash page.js. Okay, page.js, and here export const. Let me copy the part from this page. Okay, paste it here and import signing from signing component, login component. Okay, login component. Let us call it sign-in component. Better if we call it sign-in component. Okay. So I'll import it from sign-in component. Okay, sign-in component. Let us import that, and I will render that here. Okay. So the page title will be sign-in, and now let us start the development server. Okay. npm dev. Okay. Now to start my development server, and if I'll go to slash sign in, I should get my form here. Let us wait for a second. Okay. Now I'll go to slash sign in. Okay. And let us see what happens here. And loading is not defined. Okay. So I just thought of that I am missing something. So we have to create a loading state here. Okay. So before this form, let us set loading, loading, set loading is equal to use state false. Okay, use state false. And let us just save that and we will get login using credentials. Now our form is not being rendered. Why so? Why so? Let us check inside the sign up component. Am I doing any mistake? So this should be actually enclosed within the form control element. Okay. So the input actually should be enclosed within the form control element. Let us see. Yeah, it should be enclosed within the form control element. Let us see what happens here. If I reload, still nothing. Why so? Why it's not rendering the form? I think we should form field name password. Okay. So default values. This is the default value. Okay. Yeah. So I did a mistake here that we should render this form inside this common bracket, not the curly bracket. If you're using curly bracket, what you have to do is you will see one error like no error are being raised because we have to enclose this form item within common brackets. If we are using curly brackets, we have to write the return. Okay, so then only it will return the elements. Now you'll see that we are having this form. Now let us have some classes here. Space y6 and empty 4. Okay. Let me come after a break and we'll be feeding the logic for entering the username and password. Okay. So I'm here after a long break. Now we'll be doing one thing, that is we'll be writing the logic for signing the user. Okay. So first of all, what I will do is right away, let us just do one thing. Let us have Axios instance. Okay. Dot post to slash API slash login. And then we'll have the data here. And let us have the headers. Okay. The headers, what will be the headers? The headers would be content type. Okay. application slash JSON. Okay, application slash JSON. And what I will do is then, okay, so after doing this, you have to write a dot then. If you are successfully getting the response without any server errors, we'll just destructure success and message from the response, because the authentication token is directly being set on the server side without sending it to the client. Okay, so then if success, what I'll do is display a toast dot success. Okay, message and some options like auto close in 2500 milliseconds, that is 2.5 seconds, and just reset the form dot reset. Okay, form dot reset. And what I will do is set timeout of 2700 milliseconds, that is 2.7 seconds, and router dot replace with slash profile. Okay, slash profile. Then what I will do is dot catch error. Okay, const success comma message will bring that out from uh, error dot response dot data. Okay, and just display toast dot error. Okay, toast dot error. And here what I will do is toast dot error. Let us say toast dot error message. Okay, toast dot error message and auto close within 2.5 seconds. Okay, now what I will do is here, what I will do is when we are clicking the button, let us set the loading to true. Okay, set the loading to true. And once we are getting the response, set loading to false. Okay, if you are getting this, okay, so once you are getting the response, set the loading to false. Once you are getting the error, also set the loading to false. Okay, now let us start the development server. Okay, now after starting the development server, let us go to this particular link. Okay, now I will directly go to slash sign in without entering the home page. So it has been rendered. Now what I'll do is I'll type my username here. Okay, so let us do one thing. Let us just enter a username that doesn't exist. And if I'll click on sign in, user was not found. Okay, so I think I provided something wrong value. Okay, auto close. Oh shit, it's 2.5 seconds, not 2.25,000 milliseconds. That a huge time of, that's around 25 seconds. So click on sign in and user was not found. 2552 invalid password. Okay, so let's provide a correct password. Second, click on sign in, logged in successfully, and will be redirected to slash profile. And if we'll inspect and see the application and the cookies, we are getting the auth token here. Okay, now the expiration is set to around, I think it's 1 day. Okay, it's May 12th, so it should be May 13th. Oh, yeah. So we will keep the user session active till 1 day. Okay. So now we are done with this login component. Okay. We are done with this login part. And in the next video, what I will do is I will add in a middleware where we can do one thing that uh, where we'll be protecting some of the routes. Okay, so let's just go ahead and push the code. I'll push the code to GitHub. Okay, so this is video number 15, I think. Okay, video 15 completed. And we have also missed out some API parts. So we'll be covering out that at the end of the series. So video 15 completed and sync changes. If I'll click on sync changes, it should push the code to GitHub. Okay, now if I'll go to github.com, I will find the source code here. Okay, so next next authentication. We have the source code for video 15 and we have 15 commits till now. Okay, so video 15 was all about the verification of user email. Okay, and we had also fixed something like we had removed this part, and in the sign component we had written this dot then. Okay, so that you can watch watch the videos. Okay, I have actually scheduled all the videos, and if you have not yet grabbed out the playlist, please go ahead and grab out the playlist. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, okay, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click on the subscribe button so that, and click on all notification, turn on all notifications so that you will get the notification for all the latest videos. Okay, now you can see some of the videos are available, 5 videos are unavailable because they have been scheduled. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching this video, and I will see you next time.